Have you ever noticed that some people seem to stay stuck for years? Different job, different relationship, different circumstances, but the same story, nothing ever changes. If we're honest, most of us have done this at some point. We tell ourselves, it's because of my childhood, it's because of my childhood, it's because of my ex, it's because of my boss, it's because nobody understands me. Sometimes those things are absolutely true. People hurt us. Life can be unfair. Some people have genuinely been through more than others. Here's the uncomfortable truth. At some point, your future stops being about what happened to you and starts being about what you do next. That's where many people get stuck, because being the victim feels safer than taking responsibility. Now, before you click away, I'm not saying you're responsible for everything that's happened to you. You're not. You are responsible for what happens next. Those are two very different things. Think about loneliness. Someone might say, I don't have any friends. That may be true. Then the question becomes, what are you doing about it? Are you reaching out? Are you joining groups? Are you starting conversations? Or are you waiting for someone to rescue you? Because rescue rarely comes. Most people spend years waiting for life to change instead of becoming the person who changes it. That's where the victim mindset quietly takes hold. The victim mindset sounds like this. Why does this always happen to me? Nobody understands me. Nobody cares. Nothing ever works out. I've tried everything. Life is always against me. The problem with those thoughts isn't that they're always wrong. The problem is they leave you powerless. Because if everything is happening to you, then there's nothing you can do about it. And if there's nothing you can do about it, why even try? That's why victim thinking is so dangerous. It convinces you that you're trapped when often you're just stuck. Trapped and stuck are not the same thing. Someone who is trapped has no options. Someone who is stuck still has options. They just don't like them. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're lonely. You want more connection. You want more friends. You want people around you. But every time there's an opportunity, you talk yourself out of it. You don't join the club. You don't send the message. You don't accept the invitation. Then months later, you say, nothing ever changes. But the truth is, something could have changed. You just didn't take the uncomfortable action. This is where irresponsibility becomes powerful. Responsibility doesn't mean blame. Responsibility means influence. It means asking, what part of this can I influence? What part of this can I change? What action can I take today? Those questions put power back in your hands, and that's exactly what victim thinking takes away. One of the biggest turning points in my life was realizing that waiting doesn't work. Waiting to feel confident, waiting to feel ready, waiting for someone else to make the first move, waiting for life to become easier. Years can disappear that way. You need to remember that time is precious, and it's not given that you'll live until you're 100. The people who move forward and take action aren't necessarily smarter. They're not always luckier. They simply stop waiting. They decide to act before they feel ready. That's what creates change. Not just motivation, not just positive thinking. Action. Small action. Consistent action. The kind that feels boring. The kind nobody sees. The kind that doesn't look impressive on social media. But it's those actions that slowly build a different life. So if you feel stuck right now, ask yourself one question. Where am I giving away my power? Is it in my relationships, my career, my health, my confidence? Where am I waiting for someone else to solve a problem that's actually mine to solve? Because the moment you answer that honestly, everything starts to shift. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what am I going to do about it? That's the question that changes lives, not overnight, but consistently. And if you're struggling with loneliness, disconnection, or feeling stuck in the same patterns, start by understanding what's really causing it, because awareness is where change begins. Watch this video again if you didn't get all the info first time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend.